Hey guys, this is me Adi, back on H&H, and today I'm going to be shooting a video on how to make an easy paper Black Panther action figure. And here are the materials you require, and the main one is basically a black colored paper. So we're going to start off as usual like my other action figures, which is with the body. So we're going to make like about this big, so body must be this big, I guess, in my opinion. And then next thing we have to do is just roll it and make it wider on the top because the chest looks a bit tougher, like that. Then you just tape it. And just squish it like that. Cut off the remaining part. Then I'm going to be using pencil because markers don't work on black itself. I don't know if they do. I don't think they do. Yeah, they don't. They do, but it will just fade away. Okay, so we're going to design the body, but we'll do that later on. So we have the body done. Next up, we're going to need the legs. So the legs are about, if the body is that big, the legs should be this big. Okay. So that will be a leg. Here in front of you, you can see one will be the left leg, one will be the right leg, and don't forget that because it's gonna be very confusing as we're gonna cut this into half again. So this will be the lower leg, and this will be the upper leg, the thigh piece, and the same for this one. So I'll keep those aside for a minute. And then we're gonna do the hand. Hand is pretty accurate. I mean, pretty similar to the legs. So that's about this big. So do the same. Okay, so that's done. Now next thing you want to do is just roll every single one of those squares, and then you'll have a cylindrical piece which will act as our legs and the hands. Okay, there it is. I completed the thing I went to do, and I just did some extra things as well, like the designings. It is pretty reflective because it's pencil, it's graphite, but you can't see it normally like that. So I've made the abs as well on there secretly. Then I have the hands. The hands I have quite simple design actually, they're not too complicated. And then the legs as well have like very simple ones like that. Okay, so these are the stuffs we made. Now next thing we want to do is attach them together so they don't fall apart or just wiggle a lot. It's pretty simple. Put a piece of tape like that. Then stick it. Wait, oh, I did it all wrong. It should be where the bend is about to go. Okay, I messed up everything, it seems. So yeah. It should be like there, right there, like that, and then like that. So you have the elbow band. That looks pretty sick. Now do the same for the other arm, and likewise for every single one. So there they are, the legs bend as well now. The next thing we need to do is, I'm just looking at the reference images back there for Black Panther, and I'll just put this aside. Now we want to make like the underwear kind of thingy, so we can attach these legs in there. So each time I make an action figure in this channel, I try to do something different just to make it more fun, you know, and it looks pretty cool as well. So this time we're gonna do like the new shoulders and the underwear piece that I was just talking about. I don't know what it's called, but it's like right there, somewhat of a belt. Okay, so we're gonna fold this in half. Then it's something like this, I think. Okay, like that. That's a bit too big. Still too big. Okay, perfect. So just a lot of designing in this guy as well. Like that. Okay, so we're just gonna attach these pieces all together into the main body. So it's gonna be like that. So for the legs, the tape must go in the upward direction, like that. Then you can reinforce it with some more tape. Same for the other leg. Like so. Then you have a movable leg. And is it too big? The legs look a bit big in size, but it will look fine later on. So next thing you want to do is add this guy. Before that, let's just reinforce it a bit more. Okay, now is the time. A very long piece of tape to stick it in the main body piece like that. Fell off. Seems it just covered the abs, but it's fine because the abs weren't too detailed after all. So that thing is done. Now next step would be just to attach the same way the hands. But as I talked about earlier, we're gonna do the hands in a different way as well. That is by making the shoulders bigger. I have a great plan. I feel like this plan might work out, but I'm not quite sure. So we're gonna need a piece of black paper, and then like about that big, 2 of them, and fold it in half. Then attach it like that. It looks pretty good, not gonna lie. I really hope this works out well. So we have 2 of them. Then we stick them in the hand. that. Yep, it works. So I'm going to do the same for the other hand to save the video time. Just remember, before we do that, we gotta just make the neck and the head, because otherwise it would be really difficult to put them inside. Okay, so moving on, we gotta do the neck pretty quick. A round piece of paper like that. Let's use this tape. Then just stick it in there, like right about there. So before I put that in, let's make the head as well. It's a bit too big, but like that. The next step would be to make the head design, which is the hardest part because the head is a bit detailed. So I'm gonna quickly do that, attach it to the neck, attach the neck to the body, and then I'll be ready. Okay, so there it is. I made the head and then attached it to the body as well as this guy, the foot. And all that remains is the claws, which is pretty simple, so I might do it off camera as well, because you just have to draw a bunch of fingers and then attach it. So this is it. I made the face design. The light is not great, so you can't see it properly, but yeah, I did that, and then yeah, that's about it. It looks pretty sick, I think, and I really like this style of using the shoulder pads and the underwear piece that I talked about. So that's about it for this video. I think I'll make the claws for the thumbnail as well, and it's not a big deal at all, so it's pretty simple. And I really hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe my channel, like this video, comment me down below what should I do next in my next video, and share my videos. Thank you, bye bye. The light is really not good today.